Okay, call this meeting to order. Let's start with a flag salute.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, this is the annual reorganization meeting for the Piscataway Board of Education. I'm David Oliveira, the business administrator, and I am presiding over the start of this meeting. First, we'll start the notification. Hereby be it known that the Piscataway Township Board of Education has complied with the notification requirements of the Open Public Meetings Act for the announcement of this meeting date and place on April 19th, 2024 in the following manner. Posting of the public notice on the posting board for the Board of Education in the Administration Building. Email notification to the newspaper serving Piscataway, the Home News Tribune, and the Courier News. Email notification filed with the municipal clerk at the municipal building on Hose Lane. This meeting is being digitally recorded. This recording is not an official record or supplement to the minutes and is intended only as a source of information that the public might utilize at a later date to familiarize themselves with the board's activities. We'll start the meeting with the administration of oath of office to the newly elected members. We have 3 board members being sworn in tonight, and I will start with Tom Connors, if you'd like to meet me up at the podium. Hey, Dr. Connors, please raise your hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Dr. Tom Connors,
Do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States and this state
in the United States and this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
so help me God.
so help me God.
I state your name.
I, Dr. Tom Connors,
Do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear
that I possess the qualifications prescribed by law
that I possess the qualifications prescribed by law
for the office of member of a Board of Education,
for the office of member of a Board of Education,
and that I am not disqualified as a voter
and that I am not disqualified as a voter
pursuant to RS 19:4-1
pursuant to RS 19:4-1,
nor disqualified due to conviction of a crime or offense
nor disqualified due to conviction of a crime or offense
listed in NJS 18A:12-1,
listed in NJS 18A:12-1,
and that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly
and that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly
perform all of the duties of that office
perform all the duties of that office
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, next I'll call up Gail Nelson.
Thank you.
Okay, please raise your hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Dr. Gail Nelson,
Do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
and to the governments established
and to the governments
in
established
the United States and this state
in the United States and this state,
under the authority of the people, do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear
that I possess the qualifications prescribed by law
that I possess the qualifications prescribed by law
for the office of member of a Board of Education,
for the office of member of the Board of Education,
and that I am not disqualified as a voter
and that I am not disqualified as a voter
pursuant to RS 19:4-1,
pursuant to RS 19:4-1,
nor disqualified due to conviction of a crime or offense
nor disqualified due to conviction of a crime or offense
listed in NJS 18A:12-1,
listed in NJS 18A:12-1,
and that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly
and that I will faithfully, partially, and justly
perform all of the duties of that office
perform all of the duties of that office
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. And last, we have Prashant Patel.
Finally did it happen.
Yes.
Gangsta P, let's go.
Yes, Gangsta P.
Please raise your hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Prashant Ashwin Patel,
Do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
and I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
and to the governments established
and the governments established
in the United States and this state
and the United States and the state
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of people.
So help me God.
So help me God.
I state your name.
I, Prashant Ashwin Patel,
Do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear
that I possess the qualifications prescribed by law
that I possess the qualifications prescribed by the law
for the office of member of a Board of Education,
for the office of member of Board of Education,
and that I am not disqualified as a voter
and I'm not disqualified as a voter
pursuant to RS 19:4-1,
pursuant to RS 19:4-1,
nor disqualified due to conviction of a crime or offense
nor disqualified due to conviction of a crime or offense
listed in NJS 18A:12-1,
listed in NJ 18A 12:12-1,
and that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly
and I will faithfully, partially, and justly
perform all of the duties of that office
perform all of the duties of that office
according to the best of my ability.
according to best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. Okay.
Can I sit back at my
No, this chair.
Johnny, you want to go back on the right side, right?
I'd like to go to
Okay, so congratulations to the new board members and returning board members. At this time, I'll formally present the results for the annual school election that was held on November 5th, 2024. The annual school election of the School District of Piscataway in the County of Middlesex was held on November 5th, 2024. The number of registered voters were 40,247. The number of votes cast were 23,997. The results of the election were as follows. I will read the candidate's name and their total vote count. Tom Connors, 9,962. Nancy Corradino, 6,820. Kimberly Lane, 6,596. Gail Nelson, 9,634. Abba Onyani, 5,983. Prashant Patel, 9,776. Okay, with that, we have recognized the results of the election. I will take a formal roll call. Ms. Cherry?
Present.
Dr. Connors?
Present.
Mr. King?
Here.
Dr. Nelson?
Present.
Mr. Patel?
Present.
Ms. Rivers?
Here.
Mrs. Salgado Cowan?
Present.
Ms. Smith?
Here.
Ms. Stafford?
Present.
Okay, we have all nine members present this evening. Okay, the first order of business is for the election of a president. So at this time, I'd like to open the floor to receive nominations for the office of President of the Board of Education.
I'd like to make a nomination.
Mrs. Salgado Khan?
I nominate Chantel Cherry.
Okay. Do we have any other nominations? Okay. Hearing no additional nominations, the floor is now open for a motion to close nominations.
Motion?
Second.
Rena? Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Now I'll take the vote for the office of president. When I call your name, please indicate the name of the nominee that you choose to vote for. Ms. Cherry.
I vote for myself, Chantel Michelle Cherry.
Dr. Connors.
Chantel Cherry.
Mr. King.
Chantel Cherry.
Dr. Nelson.
Chantel Cherry.
Mr. Patel.
Chantel Cherry.
Ms. Rivers.
Chantel Cherry.
Mrs. Salgado Cowan.
Chantel Cherry.
Ms. Smith.
Chantel Cherry.
Ms. Stafford.
Chantel Michelle Cherry.
Chantel Cherry is hereby elected as president of the Piscataway Township Board of Education. Congratulations.
They can go around and move. I don't have as much stuff as they do.
No.
Never. You know, Dave has some fancy little gadgets and doodads. He's like, look, tape it up.
Economical. I don't have to buy a new name plate. It's all yours.
All right. Now we will continue with the vote, the election of vice president. I have now opened the floor to receive nominations for the office of vice president of the Board of Education. Dr. Connors?
Madam President, I nominate Nancy Salgado Cohen.
I second it. Oh, I make motion second.
Are there any other nominations for vice president? Being I see none, can I have a motion to close?
Motion.
Can I have a second?
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Or anyone opposed? Mr. Secretary, can you take the roll?
Okay, when I call your name, please indicate the name of the nominee that you choose to vote for. Ms. Cherry.
Nancy Salgado Cohen.
Dr. Connors.
Nancy Salgado Cohen.
Mr. King.
Nancy Salgado Cohen.
Dr. Nelson.
Nancy Salgado Cohen.
Mr. Patel.
Nancy Salgado Cohen.
Ms. Rivers.
Nancy Salgado Cohen.
Mrs. Salgado Cowan.
Salgado Cowan. Nancy. Salgado Cowan.
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 Nancy. That's right. Thank you, sir.
Ms. Smith.
Nancy Salgado Cole Cowan.
Ms. Stafford.
Nancy Salgado Cowan.
Okay, Nancy Salgado Cowan is hereby elected as Vice President of the Piscataway Board of Education.
Yeah, we do a lot of shifting of positions.
All right. Wait. You know I have a lot of stuff, Tom. Got all my bags.
You should have had the red wagon. You got your pen, your phone.
You got?
Thank you, Tom.
The cool side of the table.
Oh, the I think I started there 16 years ago.
Okay, motion to establish committees. Be it resolved that the current board committees be reestablished as standing committees with the committee chairperson and members to be appointed by the board president prior to the first committee meeting. Can I have a motion?
Madam
Yes, sir.
President, can I first say,
Of course you can, Tom. We have time tonight. Go for
okay.
it.
I just wanted to say that it was an honor and privilege to serve as your vice president for the last couple of years. But first, I want to congratulate Chantel and Nancy as being named as our leaders for 2025. Remember, we're all here so we can best represent the needs and concerns of our school community and do what is best for all the students of Piscataway. I believe that when a district has effective school governance. It can promote the achievement of all students through an engaging curriculum in its programs. We're committed to a diverse, academically excellent, transparent, safe, healthy, and fiscally responsible school district. We must commit ourselves to help every student, regardless of their income level or background, to see their own self-worth and reach their goals. So last, we're all in this together. And so be well and take care of yourselves, because we'll always need to be ready as a team to do our best. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Khan. It's very well said. Mr. Secretary, did we get a
We need
Second.
Ms. Chantel made a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Mr. Secretary, can you take the roll?
Ms. Cherry?
Yes.
Dr. Connors?
Yes.
Mr. King?
Yes.
Dr. Nelson?
Yes.
Mr. Patel? Ms. Rivers?
Yes.
Mrs. Salgado Cowan?
Yes.
Ms. Smith?
Yes.
Ms. Stafford?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Reorganization resolutions. Be it resolved that the following motions identified as items A through D be approved as presented.
Second.
Mr. Secretary, can you take the roll? Well, let's stop. We're going to, our tradition here is that we all decide one by one that we'll read the adoption of the New Jersey School Board Code of Ethics. They're listed up on the board over here on the wall. So one by one, we'll start with Loretta, and you'll go with number one, and then we'll go around the room, continuing.
That's D, correct?
Yeah, that's D. It's D on your agenda.
Oh, is D on the agenda?
Page number 4.
Got it.
I will uphold and enforce all laws, state board rules and regulations, and court orders pertaining to schools. Desired changes should be brought about only through legal and ethical procedures.
I will make decisions in terms of the educational welfare of children and seek to develop and maintain public schools which meet the individual needs of all children, regardless of their ability, race, creed, sex, or social standing.
I will confine my board action to policy making, planning, and appraisal, and I will help to frame policies and plans only after the board has consulted those who will be affected by them.
I will carry out my responsibilities not to administer the schools, but together with my fellow board members to see that they are well run.
I will recognize that the authorities rest with the Board of Education and will make no personal promises nor take any private action which may compromise the board.
I will refuse to surrender my independent judgment to special interest or partisan political groups, or to use the schools for personal gain or for the gain of friends.
I will hold confidential all matters pertaining to the schools which, if disclosed, would needlessly injure individuals or the schools. But in all other matters, I will provide accurate information and, in concert with my fellow board members, interpret to the staff the aspirations of the community for its schools.
I will vote to appoint the best qualified personnel available after consideration of the recommendation of the Chief Administrative Officer.
I will support and protect school personnel in proper performance of their duties.
And all together, all 9 of us at once.
I
I will refer all complaints to the Chief Administrative Officer and will act on such complaints at public meetings only after failure of an administration solution. Now, Mr. Secretary, can you take the roll?
Dr. Connors?
Yes.
Mr. King?
Yes.
Dr. Nelson?
Yes.
Mr. Patel?
Yes.
Ms. Rivers?
Yes.
Mrs. Salgado Cowan?
Yes.
Ms. Smith?
Yes.
Ms. Stafford?
Yes.
Ms. Cherry?
Yes.
Motion's carried.
Public comments from the floor, being we're at a reorganization meeting. I don't think anyone will have any comments from the floor tonight. Can I have a motion to close that?
Motion.
We have a second?
Second.
Okay.
All in favor?
Aye. Okay, in addition to that, be it resolved that the board adjourn to an executive session for the purpose of a discussion of a personnel matter. No action will be taken by the board this evening. Can I have a, come back out for an adjournment?
Yep. We'll come back
Okay,
out for adjournment,
okay.
but
So
the
if you'll
motion and a second.
Can I have a motion to go into executive session?
Motion.
Have a second?
Second.
We're going to go into a back for executive session. We'll come back out and then we'll adjourn the meeting. But that's all the official part of presentations and swearing in of oaths.
All in favor of the motion?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, we're in executive session.